Dark side of the stream, Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens. Watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
280 on a, well, that's weird. There's a mirror in that corner.
You know who looks in that mirror.
I know who looks in that.
Who looks in that
I know
mirror.
who looks in that mirror.
This guy. Look.
I know. Oh, I saw the face. I saw the face. I saw the face. Everyone else is going to see the face because we're rolling. This is Dark Side of the Stream. I'm on a 4.7 The Cave. 280. Jay's got his bang mirror in the corner.
Yeah, that's.
I thought this stayed at your house.
Well, it doesn't have a right angle because all I see is.
I think it got moved. That's what I'm saying. I think it got moved.
I'm supposed to be able to see myself.
But I didn't know that this had made an appearance. I don't know why you're bringing it here. You're supposed to leave that stuff at home. There's supposed to be no evidence of your OnlyFans.
What I do in this
your
room
OnlyFans
after hours with Jay Stevens.
My allergies are killing me. My nose is itching like crazy. All right. So today
it's Dark Side of the Stream, by the way.
Episode 280. This was Jay's pick, a documentary, part of the series Untold on Netflix. This one was about chess.
Top chess players in the world.
Yeah.
Smart, nerdy guys.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to break this up. I know I asked you last week, you never played chess?
No, I mean, I know how to play chess, but I never spent a whole lot of time with
You should.
it,
It's fun.
I opted to really learn about poker. But yeah, chess, I just didn't. I felt like it would just suck up too much time to try and do all that too, because it's a very deep game, man.
It is. Like the website that is involved in this whole thing, chess.com, is something that I've played with my friends that don't live here, and you can, over the course of a day, you might have like 3 or 4
months. It'd be fun to bet and challenge and stuff.
I don't do it as much as I used to. I wish I still did. I just don't have the time. But my good buddy lives next to me. He plays. He's got like 5 to 10 matches going on at a time.
Wow.
But my friends and I, we played chess. My favorite thing. I mean, I played in high school. I was never in chess club or anything like that. I actually, even though I was friends with all kinds of different groups of people in high school and stuff, I was friends with a lot of guys that were on the chess team, more specifically the coach's son, who was one of my best friends. And he got me back into it because we would go camping and on these like long 2 to 5 day things, and we would bring these little packing boards and we'd sit there and play. Because you get, you're out in the middle of nowhere,
chill,
and there's only so much drinking you can do and doping. Cool, and so we would spend a lot of time in the backwoods of Missouri and Arkansas playing chess. I know that sounds kind of nerdy, but again, that was where we found. I mean, and I wasn't the best, definitely not the most patient player. And just like you said with poker, chess does take a lot of knowledge, but it also takes a lot of patience too.
Yeah. Same with poker,
It's interesting because part of this documentary also that has really nothing to do with the conflict that's talked about they do talk about it is with the rise of COVID and how like internet streaming and games and Twitch and all this stuff also kind of exploded. And now you've got gamers that are getting 40,000 100,000 streamers a night watching these kids play games. Some are hilarious. Burnt Peanut, I'm big fan. Think that guy's just the funniest dude in the world. I don't really watch it that much. I see his clips every now and then, but every now and then I'll watch because he's just really funny. But like the ones that go around and do like cheating and all this other stuff or super high comp and then they get busted for cheating. It happens everywhere. Yeah. It happens here, possibly, maybe, I don't know.
If there's a way to cheat at something, somebody's going to.
Do you see that a lot in poker?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, but there is also there's also a real level of like, hey man, I can see your cards. Turn your hand a little bit. Well, there's a level of respect as well.
I guess I wanted to use that too because there's an incident where we'll talk about the 2 main players in this in another segment, and I wanted to remind me to bring up because that's a really good point that I wanted to make about Magnus because I don't think as smart as he is, and he definitely is smart. Yeah. That's not in him. To be that type of person, to be the type of samurai warrior that says, no, let's put our guns down and we'll do this the right way and we'll fight it out and whoever is the better. Well, that's just what I've seen
pop up in
not necessarily just not necessarily about him and the cheating thing.
If you have an edge,
we'll talk about that next. How about that?
Edge? Okay,
yeah, cool. Dark Side of the Stream. We're talking about chess and getting real nerdy on 104.7 The Cave.
stream. Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens. Watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
Jay Stevens, Mike the Intern, back in the studio. Dark Side of the Stream, episode 280, Untold Chess Mates. So the story really starts with a chess tournament that happens in St. Louis. And I actually remember when this went down because, again, playing chess.
This was a big scandal. This was a very
knowing who Magnus was, because he was just like,
Top
I mean,
guy.
he was, dude. He was like the kid, and at this point, no one could touch him.
Amazing.
And then all of a sudden, this guy out of nowhere kind of gets into the tournament last minute, and he had experience.
Yeah,
he was relatively young,
but
he had been playing like Washington Square games and done other things like that in New York.
Online, right?
And played a lot of chess.com, played in tournaments like that. Which I didn't realize. Like, I mean, poker, yeah, but the amount of money to be made, playing chess.
I didn't know this was chess too. It's very cool.
Kids,
if you got time to commit to learn the game,
you can make some money. But then
all of a sudden, he just got really good or something.
He just catapults and basically has just shocks the world with this victory over Magnus. And then the next day, Magnus drops out of the tournament and makes a tweet and is done. And then
he says he felt like he was playing a computer all of a sudden. And he says this guy never played like that before or whatever. So I don't know. Very mysterious.
Well, so what I wanted to mention that brought this up, you get a sense of, I don't know if Hans you get a sense of Hans like he's kind of like, if he's going to get an edge, he's going to use the edge.
Oh, yeah.
And even though he may not have cheated in this situation,
he's definitely
at least there's no proof.
Of cocky character.
Eventually, they do come to light with some stuff that proves that he on the website,
right.
And they barred him from it. It's hard to say at that point, well, if you're going to do that, why wouldn't you do this?
So what do they accuse him of in this tournament, Mike?
Well, before we get into that thing, I was just going to give you a whole segment about that.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to do that. Hold on. We'll get to that in a second. But what I wanted to say about Magnus was, Magnus comes across as a kid that's obviously like on the spectrum.
Definitely.
He's got this level of savantness to him.
Amazing how blindfolded he beat a whole pile of guys blindfolded. 10 guys, was it 10 people? 10 men
separate
blindfolded.
10 separate matches at the same time.
And he beat them all. Wow.
But he's got like savant level memory, strategy, whatever it is.
That's
but
amazing.
Also no social cues whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot
and
of
it
these
comes
nerdy
across
guys.
and it comes across as pretentiousness. And really, the more you dive into this story, one of the other takeaways is like, God, chess players are extremely pretentious. All of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, it's funny because you would think like, let's take UFC fighters, jiu-jitsu fighters.
Yeah.
These guys are not all, but on a lot of testosterone.
Yeah.
Just like you say, killers.
Yeah.
Literally 99% of the time when that fight's done, they're hugging each other. They're crying on each other. They support each other. Not all of them. There are some dirtbags out there. But for the most part, you would think in something like that, there would be a lot more dirtbags, right?
Yeah.
It's the opposite for chess. It seems like there are more of these pretentious guys that are just like,
they all had egos.
It's just little man's disease. I was thinking like the big brain evil guy.
Also, if you're one of the top guys in the world,
but it doesn't
anything too. Like Yngwie Malmsteen. Same thing.
Doesn't excuse his behavior whatsoever.
But it's very easy for these guys to get caught up. Everybody around them kissing their ass all the time.
But with Magnus, my point was there was a video that came out this year, I think, or late last year, where he was in a tournament and he was about to play a female. And she was obviously like, oh, my God, I'm about to play Magnus. This is crazy. Yeah, sure. And she asked him, can I take a selfie with you? And he's like, sure. Takes a selfie, gets up from the table, walks over to a judge, and then has her kicked because you can't have cell phones in there. Now, back to what you said in the first segment. Yeah. A straight-up dude is going to say, hey, listen.
Take the picture, but let's
No. I don't want to cause any problems with them and any kind of weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We can take a picture after this is over. I'm not going to bring it up, but I'd appreciate if you put it away. I don't want to become that. That is what I can see your hand guy says.
Yeah.
A guy who plays this too, which shows the other side of what this argument is in the documentary. Is they also, Magnus and chess.com leaned into the hype on the internet that pushed all of this onto this kid.
Yeah.
So whether it happened or not, Magnus's, my point about him too is like the level of pretentiousness in him and that company. Also, that you see what I'm saying?
I know. I mean, that's a bold statement to make, or assumption to make. What's the word I'm looking for?
Accusation.
Yeah. It's a bold.
He talks for a living.
It's a bold.
So do I.
A bold accusation to make, the accusation that he made of how this guy was cheating.
And that's what we're going to talk about next. Dark Side of Stream on 104.7 The Cave.
Dark Side of the Stream. Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens. Watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
Dark Side of the Stream, episode 280 on 104.7 The Cave. Jay Stevens, Mike the Intern in the studio. He's just been inching, scratching at us.
This is what made this documentary great.
The only reason I wanted to
right
talk
here.
about these chess nerds was because they stuck something in their butt. Well, before we talk about that, interestingly enough,
have you ever had anything in your life?
Yeah. Let me ask you, Jay.
Tyler, get over here. Tyler, get over here. Tyler's been pretty smart lately. Let's check him. Let's check him.
Beep, beep. So one of my favorite comedy sitcom show of all time, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
And there is
don't watch it.
entire episode dedicated to this whole incident
So they must
that
have
involves Danny DeVito being the one wearing the device that's controlled by Dennis outside of the thing, and it ends up going hysterically wrong. But it's crazy how big this story got.
Right. Well, it's a crazy accusation to make.
Well, essentially the accusation is
the greatest player in the world.
Hans is wearing a device inside himself.
In his butt.
And it is being controlled by a buddy outside that is watching what's going on, using computer to make basically AI to make the call. I can't imagine this is 4 years ago. Where
they said that AI wins over a human every time now.
It's just
can't beat him. Yeah, can't beat him.
It's
same with the fighter pilots too. AI control the fighter just will win every time now. It's
Top Gun.
Like Top Gun.
I'm not going to win Top Gun anymore.
No.
Scary. Also very scary.
But yeah, so Magnus says he's playing this kid who's good, but all of a sudden he says it was like another level, and he said I felt like I was playing a computer. So he accuses the guy of having something inside of his butt, going zzz, 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 telling him what moves to make. I don't know. Have you ever used anything like this, Mike?
No,
I would
but
have.
I will say that I want to know, like,
that's a crazy accusation.
No, it's not only that. It's not like blink once for yes, blink twice for no.
Yeah,
it's Morse code. Okay?
Yeah, so it would have to be
six
for like A, B, C, D, E, F, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like,
think about let's try that. Let's try that. Okay,
I can't do it.
No. I'm not telling I said put something. I'm just saying like just Morse code, like.
Because that's how when they move chess, right? It's a letter and a number, right?
And they're also timed moves.
Yeah, so you have to.
So how fast do you think that is actual possible for him to do that? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I know, dude. I know what
probability wise, like
it sounds crazy.
Like in my mind, like if it's it just doesn't seem possible that
it doesn't either. But so then why would you even think of this as a?
It's the only possible thing that could. I mean, if he's not wearing an earpiece or anything inside,
right? Because they check you when you walk in.
You can't go in there like that. I would assume that they also don't they wand him down.
I thought they didn't until the next day. Then they started wanding and they said, "Look, I got to wand your butt." Dude, can you imagine this? I mean, and so this guy obviously denies it, but this guy was caught cheating in the past when he was younger. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with those type of devices. It sounds like it's something that could be made.
I just think the mental to this to the move.
You'd have to sit there and feel each buzz. I mean,
we take a lot of training.
Yeah, Tyler, I say we start training you now.
He'll be a chess master by the end of the week.
I have
Jay's
AI.
got this.
I've got the
Tyler,
AI
Jay's
going.
got this for you. This
You
is
be the
next
button
step.
pusher for his
This
butt
is Tyler's
device.
next step. He's gonna
Tyler,
be
we're gonna make you a chess pro, dude.
He's gonna be a chess. He's gonna be a chess master, grandmaster. by the end of the week.
Grand wizard.
Grand wizard. So I think they're grandmaster.
Oh, grand wizard.
I think that's something else. Yeah. So it blew up.
Yeah.
Also, I think the reason why chess.com got really mad because this changes the validity of what chess is. Yeah. Their whole thing is online. So it's not, you've got hustlers in Washington Park where like you go up and you pay $5.
Yeah, that'd
you
be
win,
fun just to go.
A lot of people though, they just bring their own boards and people just sit up and play for free all day long. So it's not like there is a level of that.
But it'd be fun to play against
but face
like a
to face,
hustler,
but face to face, like you're not just playing a rando online and if it's for money, then you start getting into the validity of what
if there's
you're
money
doing.
Involved, people will find a way to cheat and steal.
And just with video games, which is why I brought it up in the beginning. Once you lose that credibility of like you're doing things to stop cheating, you're doing things to stop.
That's a massive hit to their
website. Economy on the game.
There was a cheating
whatever
scandal
it is
that ruined a whole poker site because it was a cheating scandal.
Video games too. I mean, if there are extraction games that got loot based, and if that gets out of whack and people are able to con the system by duplicating and or cheating, and the company's not doing anything, the player base drops.
You're not
no one's going to play. I'm not going to spend money or time
and
just to get. It's just not going to happen. So that's where I can see why chess.com got involved. But at the end of the day, they settled.
Yeah.
They settled.
Right. It's
like there was a judge that threw out like part of this thing, but chess.com settled with this kid. So
right. That too. He got a big payday.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
and you never really know.
And at the end of the day,
spoiler alert, you never know if he did it or not.
Ask me that question. Have I done it? No. Would I do it for that kind of a payout? Trying to cheat in a tournament, and then at the end of the day, this is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Yes, I'm like the intern. That's
I'm making you. I'm putting it in you.
That we're going.
I'm putting it in you.
No, we're each going to do it.
I'm putting it in you.
I'll do it for myself. You're not getting a cut.
No, but you were the one getting the payout, so I'm putting it in you.
But you're not getting the cut.
No, of course I am.
No, you're not.
I'll
do it myself.
I'm doing the surgical part.
Hey, man.
This part.
I've already had a colonoscopy, survived it.
Yeah, so you're already down. You're already down with. You got plenty of room in there. You got plenty. It's all poured out. You got plenty of room in there. We could get a big one. We can play 4 games at once, dude.
You have no idea how they work.
I'm stuffing.
We'll
put this in there.
They put air and they blow it out and then they go in. So I already know how it's going to work. And I'll do. The only person that's putting stuff in there is going to be me. Second of it, 50 million.
Say that again. The only person putting stuff in your butt is
me.
You. Tyler, that's the soundbite for this show. That's the teaser.
For $50 million.
You're putting that in?
Yeah.
I'll do it for $25 million.
So
wait, I'll do it for $25 million. It's like, let's make a deal.
What's the lowest I would go?
What's the lowest you would put it inside you?
To have a cash payout?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm currently paying for that procedure. So
you paid to have it done.
At the end of the day.
And Tyler does it for free every weekend.
Cake's cake, man. I don't know.
Hey, we'll be back with our review.
I don't want this used against me in the future. It's Dark Side of the Stream on 104.7 The Cave.
Dark Side of the Stream. Mike the Intern and Jay Stevens. Watching documentaries so you don't have to. 104.7 The Cave.
Jay Stevens, Mike the Intern, back in the studio one more time. Dark Side of the Stream 280. This was Jay's pick. Untold Chessmates. I would give it probably a 3.5, just because I felt like it was. Yeah, it didn't need to be. It was almost an hour and a half long,
and it didn't resolve anything. No, but it was a wild story, man. It's a great story.
If you didn't know about it, definitely
great story.
Cool.
Watch it.
If you take anything away from this documentary, kids, start playing chess, man, because it's a
really
cool game.
I thought you were going to say start putting stuff.
If it's got a $50 million payout at the end, I am game.
Mike the Intern.
I'm going to change. We're not going to talk about, since Jay, all he wants to talk about is putting things in people's butts. And I think we've capped out as many times as we can say that in an episode. This week, my pick is going to be the new documentary. I think it's on HBO about Earth, Wind, and Fire. That Questlove.
Oh, dude, yes.
So just put out, and I am one of my favorite bands of all time, hands down. The Elements are everything to me, and I can't wait to watch it and just sing a bunch of Earth, Wind, and Fire next week. As always, you can watch us do this on Thursday, 9 a.m. on Facebook or YouTube. Listen to it on our podcast, on our 104.7 The Cave app as a podcast.
Or we can Morse code it to you if you put something.
Jay is offering to do that for free, so get a hold of him 3 to 7 every weekday. Either way, I'm Mike the Intern. This is Jay Stevens reminding you we watch movies, so you don't have to. It's Dark Side of the Stream on 104.7 The Cave.